Hello everyone, in this video you learn 4 Power BI visuals you probably didn't know. So let's get into it. We have got decomposition tree, which I know sounds quite fancy, but it really just to understand the root cause of number. So you can see over here we have got this data set and we're gonna head over to the report view, which is right over here. So we'll click on it, and what we want to get into decomposition tree. So let me double click on it and let me quickly resize that here. Let's suppose that our manager wants to dig deeper into those sales by geography. So for this, we are going to put that sales amount into the analyze tab, and we what else we want, that we will simply add all the regions in the explain by segment and then state and followed by city. So with those three, we should get a good explanation of the revenue. For that over here, we have got the total sales, and now what we want to do here is to expand on it. So as you can see, this is a plus icon over here. We'll simply click on it, and now you can see that there are two values like high value and the low values. These are basically the AI features in Power BI, and the high value is going to explain why the numbers are high. So if we click on high values, we will see the scenarios states are contributing or which region is contributing. So as it seems like West is the number one contributor. If we click on the plus sign again, we'll see high values again. So we'll again click that, and we're gonna see that under in which state it is performing. So as we can see that it is in state of California, it is the number one performer or the contributor. We can even break down that further by hitting values again. So we will click on this plus sign and click on high value. Now we can see that it has further breakdown by city. Similarly, instead of looking for the west, let's suppose we are interested in the south this time. We'll simply click on this and we're gonna get the full breakdown dynamically as well. Next up, we have got the key influencers, which similar to the decomposition tree that allows you to understand the key drivers toward metric. So first, we're gonna go ahead and select this icon over here, which is key influencer, and double click it. Let me resize it quickly. Let's suppose our manager wants to know what driving our sales to increase. So for that, we want to analyze the total sales again. Let me drag it total sales and put it into analyze button. And this time around, we could put some variables we think could be contributing. Like for example, we can select the region and place it over here in explain by. And we can also try to select price per unit and drop it below the region. We can see how that it is affecting. It may be a higher price means more revenue for us. And for this, instead of the sum, I just gonna click and make it to average sign. And if you will see, you can see that Power BI is gonna automatically populate some kind of visual where it says what influences total sales to increase, or in the drop down we have decrease. So we have that option in this case. It's to increase. It seems here like when the region is southeast, the average of total sales seems to increase by about 1000. Similarly, when the price per unit, if we click over here on that, we will see the different visuals here. And it seems like as the price per unit goes up, the average total sales also increases. So maybe it's worth considering that as well. That's it for this. In number 3, we have got a line chart with bookmarks. You are probably wondering what that means. So let me show you over here. First, what we're gonna do is just insert a normal line chart by double clicking on it, and then let me resize it quickly. Let me add here something like the total sales, and we can put by the dates. You can you can see right now this is on daily basis, but if we click these arrows over here, you can see that there is a drill up that allows us to break it down into monthly, and then further, if I click on it, it will show me quarterly. Now it would be nice to have some kind of slicer down over here where we can choose quarter by month or by day. Now that's when the bookmarks are gonna come handy for us. So for it, we are just gonna go ahead over the view tab, and then we are gonna go over to the bookmarks. So just click on that, and we're gonna add three bookmarks over here. So just by clicking over it three times, one, two, three, and then here, let me go ahead and fast forward how I relabel them. So let me double click on it and put quarter, then again by month, and then by days. So as of now, here it is on it is on quarterly basis. So let me relabel them. So as it is on quarterly basis, so let me go into quarter one and just click on this three dots and click on update. Then we have to again go over here and we will click on this. Now it comes to monthly basis. So we will hover over month and click on these three dots and then update. Then again we come back over here, click on expand one level down, and then on days we just hover over here and click on these three dots and update. So now we have all these three. We just need to add the buttons. So we're gonna go ahead over to insert under buttons, like we will click insert, and then under buttons we have to click this, and then we have to come to the bottom, and here we will find navigator button, and in navigator we have bookmark navigator. So click on that. Now all these three, quarterly, monthly, and days, are available with us. So let me drag these. Now you have all these three buttons over here. So how you can access them or activate them, you just hit control and then press quarter, and then you can again control for month and you can hit month, and then again you can hit control and days. So this is how it has become so dynamic. A quick design tip to improve this visual is just simply to head over to style and add a shadow. So just scroll down and you find it shadow over here. Just you need to on this. Now it is quite sleek and it is easy to visualize. So next up we have line chart with largest areas, and this makes sense if you want to see where your numbers are in relation to a target. To show you this, we will first create a simple line chart, and let's suppose that just by clicking on this we will create line chart, and this time we go for with the units sold, and we go by the dates by months. So here in invoice date we will go with the months. We'll click on it. Let me resize it quickly. So here we are. So what we want to do here is first we'll head over to the search bar and add further analysis icon with it, where we're gonna go towards the bottom where there is, it says error bar. Under here we have this option enabled. So let us activate this by clicking on and make it enable. And once it got activated, we have got upper bound and lower bound, range and lower range that we want our figures to be in. So what we're gonna have to do is create a new measure, so which are gonna allow us to put in, specify what our numbers are for the upper and lower bound. Now for this we're gonna head over to home and then go to new measures, and here we are gonna be able to specify. Here we're gonna be able to specify that we want to say an upper bound of say 1.5 billion, and then we hit enter. That we have under this we have upper bound. We will simply drag this and drop over upper bound. Now we have to create same for lower bound. So we'll again click this new measures. We'll wait for some time and we'll type in lower bound. And now we will make lower bound as 1.3 billion. We will hit enter. Now you can see over here that it has already been created. I just gonna drag this and put it on lower bound. This is not looking too great. So let's do a few changes. First, we're gonna deactivate the bar and we're gonna activate the error band. So we're gonna deactivate this and we're gonna activate this error band. And now we can see very clearly that this is the range we should be in for the quantity sold, and these numbers are too high and these are too low. Maybe that could affect our supply chain. Thank you, and please do like and subscribe this channel.